Good morning. In 10th class biology, today we have to study the transport of food in the plant body. We know that after the photosynthetic process, the food is deposited or stored in the different parts of the plant body. And leaf is the food factory, and the food will be can be deposited or stored in the leaves, in the root, in the stem. And phloem is the vascular bundle. This phloem is present throughout the plant body, and this phloem is the vascular bundle which is meant for the transportation of food material from one place to another place, from the source to the sink. From the path it has either stored or manufactured from that place to where that is required. But what is the mechanism of transport of food in the plant body? In 10th class book, it has been written that this food transportation takes place actively, means by the expenditure of ATP, by the expenditure of energy. When the energy is invested, when the energy is spent, food is transported from one place to another place. And this food transportation takes place in the seed tube with the help of the companion cell and the xylem. We have to know that food particle are deposited in the cortical cells, the other plant cells, and that plant cell will have the firstly it has been written that sucrose is the food material that will be transported by the expenditure of ATP. It will be transported from that storing cell to the phloem. In the phloem, where that will be coming to the companion cell, and from companion cell that will be coming to the seed tubes. If the sucrose is coming to the seed tube, you can see the figure. If this food, suppose in this cells the food is stored. If in this cells means the xylem, and after that xylem cortical cells may be there. Just below the epidermis of the plant, cortical cells can be said, which are meant for the storage of the food material. Parenchymatous cells you have studied in the 9th class. So these parenchymatous cells, whatever that food has been stored inside, that food will be, that sucrose will be transported from that storing cell to this xylem to the phloem. Means this I have written, this is the middle cell that is called seed tubes, and this is the adjacent cell that has been named as companion cells. This companion cell and the food and sucrose will be finally coming to this junction to the seed tube. Here the sucrose solute particles will be more, and sucrose will be mixing with the adjacent xylem. This xylem where the transportation of water is going on. That xylem will be getting that here the solute solution. Here solute particles are more, than this water will be diffused by the process of osmosis, that will be reaching to this highly deposited food material. Suppose here the sucrose particles have been deposited in more amount, and then water will be coming from the xylem to this sucrose. Now the concentration of solution will be more here. Sucrose and water will be making the solution, and the solution will have the high osmotic pressure because that solution having the dissolution of water, and as the amount will be increasing, that will be applying pressure over the wall of this sieve tubes, and that pressure which is applied by the solution in this area where the sieve tube is existing, if the solution concentration is increasing and that is applying pressure over the wall, that will be called high osmotic pressure zone. And this bud where the newly cells are continuously forming, this is the bud which is going to be grown, and this bud which is newly synthesizing, having the new cells which are going to be prepared, and these new cells will be devoid of the food material, have the requirement of the food material, because every time after the passage of time the new cells are getting formed. So these cells and the tissues will have the requirement of food material. Here in these cells the food material and the osmotic pressure will be less, as the food material is devoid here, as the solution is very less here. So from the high pressure zone, high osmotic pressure zone, that food will be transported to the bud area. If the leaves are forming, the food will be going through that part. So this is the food transportation takes place by the concentration difference, by the osmotic pressure difference from zone of high pressure zone, high osmotic pressure zone, to the low osmotic pressure zone. Why in this bird low osmotic pressure zone is? Because here the newly synthesizing cells are here. Here the requirements, the food is continuously demanded, and here deposited food are getting collected, and due to the collection the osmotic pressure is increasing because the water from the adjacent xylem is dissoluting into the solute particles, with the solute particles, and the solution volume is increasing, and that is applying the pressure over the wall of the sieve tubes. So high osmotic pressure zone to low osmotic pressure zone. Source to sink, where the requirement, that is sink, where the synthesizing, where the manufacturing, that is the source. So in this way the food transportation takes place from zone of high concentration, zone of high osmotic pressure zone to the low osmotic pressure zone. And this can happen throughout the plant body. So that's why we can say this, the food transportation takes place bidirectionally from where the food has been stored, that may be the stem, that may be the root, that may be the leaves. So that zone to the low osmotic pressure zone where the food is required, where the low pressure zone is there, where the osmosis is very less, where the concentration of food material is less. So translocation of food material happens in this way. Thank you.